In this video, I'm going to explain how I beat this really unique and challenging level and explain how it affected Kaizo ROM hacking more than you might have thought. Hyperousia is a unique Super Mario World level created by Idle for the 2017 Kaizo Level Design Contest, or KLDC for short. It is an annual competition held through Super Mario World Central where ROM hackers must design a level within a short period of time, and a panel of judges will play through and score them to decide a winner. This was Idle's first attempt at designing a Kaizo level, which wound up winning second place. This video is part of a new series I've been doing, so if you'd like to see more videos in this style, then please let me know in the comments what levels or ROM hacks you'd like to see, and don't forget to like and subscribe so that I can keep making these. What first caught my attention with this level were these custom note blocks that only interacted with sprites. This is a custom note block that back in 2017 I had never seen before, and it blew my mind that it hadn't been used in any Kaizo hacks yet. Of course, now they're extremely prevalent. The aesthetic of the level has a strong Yoshi's Island presence, and every obstacle is quite unique. At first glance, a lot is going on. The platform carries Mario to the right so that a saw can spawn in before it bounces away, forcing me to spin jump on it. Because the note blocks bounce other sprites, I need to make sure that I land on the saw before it bounces, otherwise it has a chance to kill me. Jumping over the thwimp as it's going down gives me more space to avoid it, and I have to hurry to land back on the platform. Immediately, I need to hit the switch before the platform disappears, and then I need to bounce across these saws. Everything here is go or die. Idle was generous and supplies 2 opportunities to hit this on-off switch. Then I just need to buy some airtime by doing some jump re-grabs directly after bouncing on each coupling. Room 2 involves a snake block made up of on-off blocks. I'm forced to avoid a series of saws without jumping too high, because if I hit these on-off switches, the snake block will be disabled and I'll die. I really love that this room has me jumping both forwards and backwards to get behind saws instead of just being a hold right to win situation, and this displays a real understanding of skilled level design. I need to use the last saw to make it to the door. The third room is one of the more intricate. This time there are 2 snake blocks, one in the off state and one in the on state. This will come in handy later. I need to keep to the right side of the snake here before the other snake block deletes the tiles under the thwomps. These tiles are called 1F0. Basically, they're a tile that are used in vanilla SMW that get their name because of their location in the game's memory, which we can see in the Map 16 editor in Lunar Magic. The interesting property they contain is that sprites will be held in whatever state they touch them in, but Mario can't interact with them. Many ROM hacks use these to hold items such as shells, or for having sprites like Yoshi's slide along them indefinitely. In this level, this tile has been reskinned to use part of the Donut Bridge graphics, and this is pretty standard across most ROM hacks. Back to the level. I need to stay ahead again to drop these thwomps. This pencil is timed very awkwardly, but the spring is set up so that I can grab it as it's falling to sort of clip through the backside of the pencil. Then I just have to find the safe areas to sit under the saw, jump as I kick the spring without it destroying Mario's momentum, and land on the other snake block. This pipe leads to one final section of the room with some more clever obstacles, like hitting the safe spot of the ceiling to avoid this fireball, going under the death blocks to ride the back of the snake, and re-grabbing over this coupling and sliding through these death snakes. This is a tutorial room to show how the saw is tracked to Mario. Before this level, I don't believe this custom gimmick had ever been used before, but it definitely had not been used in Kaizo until now. Now the level merges snakes with the new saw gimmick. This 4th room is all about timing and patience and keeping the saw out of the lava until the end of the room. The snake will speed up and slow down at multiple points here to keep up with the auto scroll. And again, I need to make sure I bounce on the saw before it lands on the note blocks, or I risk dying to Mario World's programming. Dodging these thwimps is all about getting under them as they're moving upwards. I need to really pay attention to the saw here to make sure it doesn't fall off the snake or these bouncing note blocks. Dodge the last couple of obstacles and then I can make it to the door. I love the foreshadowing in this room to hint to the player as to what they're about to see. A giant chain chomp from Yoshi's Island is now chasing me, eating every block in its path, so I have to stay ahead of it and use multiple sets of saws to stay out of the lava. I found 3 very particular bounces worked for this saw, then I need to hurry before the Koopa disables my floor, bounce across some more saws and reach the end. Hitting these final switches are a troll and will block me from being able to make it to the door. The ending is honestly a strange inclusion. I need to find the exact correct timing to jump to the right so that I can touch the orb after the platform has fallen, otherwise I'll fall off screen and die. Thankfully, this room is a checkpoint. I listen for about 6 clicks of the saws before I jump, which makes it work every time. Why do I love this level so much? Basically, it was several years ahead of its time in the Kaizo ROM hacking community, and it used a lot of custom-made elements in a very accessible way. Unfortunately, like most levels not featured in a full ROM hack, majority of Kaizo players have not seen or played this level as it was made during a time that people either weren't aware of custom mechanics that could be used, or hated the thought of playing levels that weren't completely vanilla like the original Kaizo Mario series. Fortunately, I fell in love with this and it played a large role in helping me shape Invictus into the ROM hack that I wanted it to be, and to show people that ROM hacks with a lot of custom elements can be enjoyable if done carefully. Obviously, a lot has changed in the world of Kaizo since KLDC 17. Thanks for watching, and go and play this level.